Hey, everybody, this is Lisa Haynes here, and I wanted to walk through how you're going to use this tool that I'm sending you to do your evaluations of the engineering notebook. It looks a little cumbersome at first when you open this up, so I just wanted to walk you through some of the steps. And before I get any further, let me first of all say the work that you're doing evaluating these notebooks is such an important part of VEX Robotics and what the students are or teammates are being asked to do as they participate on these teams. Engineering notebooks account for a major portion of all the awards that are offered outside of that Teamwork Alliance Challenge. Um, there are very few awards that the students can get without having a quality engineering notebook. That being said, you may be surprised that there's not more notebooks to evaluate. So I'm going to give you a quick peek here at these are the number of teams that are registered for our event on December the 14th. You're going to double this number for our January event on January 18th, which, by the way, if you find this to be not too terribly awful to do and I can ask for your help again, I would be forever grateful to have you return and evaluate our notebooks for the January 18th event as well. And then again on March 1st if you really enjoy doing this. So let me show you how simple this is. I really tried to simplify the process, but you notice there's an elementary ed tracker and then there's a middle school tracker. Both of these are set up so that you can go through and as a judge on the day of the event, have a lot of information right at your fingertips. So you'll notice that over here, there's a place to put notes, all kinds of notes, including things that you might be recording on your evaluation piece that you're doing. Like if there's something amazing in that engineering notebook that you really want them to take a look at, stick a note on this page with next to their number. So you all have been assigned, and I apologize for this not showing up better. Let me make this bigger. You all have been assigned to be part of a team. Team 1, Team 2, Team 3, or Team 4. For today's example, I'm just going to click on Team 3. This particular group of people are being asked to evaluate both middle school and elementary teams. Now, this could change between now and the time that this is physically in your hands. This was as of Sunday evening, and I may have a few more teams that turn in engineering notebooks between now and then, and I may be able to make this so it's all elementary or all middle school evaluators. But what you're going to do, ignore this column. That was just a column that was copied in. You're going to click on a team. I'm going to click on this particular team right here, and it takes me now to their rubric. I will warn you that on some of these, where it says link to notebook, it will just actually be the big long link. I didn't get all of them hyperlinked correctly, and I didn't really take time to go back and change that. So if you click on link to notebook, I click on that, it will take you to their engineering notebook. Now, one of the first things that came up on this engineering notebook I will talk about later. But this is their engineering notebook, the team's notebook. And you'll notice that they've got pictures of both all their different team members, and then their goals for the season, and the rules for the game, and information about their robot, controllers. And then you're going to notice too, and this is going to happen on a lot of teams, where there may be pages in here that are empty, that may be a page that they're planning to get back to. So like you'll notice the calendar has several days. So here they have some notes that they took notes on their team and different things that were happening. So I'm going to get back out of here. When you go back now to look at their notebook, you're going to be looking to see, did they identify the problem? The rubric talks, I always look in this middle section first for that proficient level. Most of your teams are going to fall in that middle zone. There's going to be a few exceptional teams that might be in that expert zone for some of these different areas. You're not going to have very many teams at this point in the year that are experts in all of the areas in these categories. So it's okay to judge a little harshly. If you're in between two scores we always say give the kids the benefit of the doubt. Like if you're like, I don't know if this is a 2 or a 3, it's okay to go ahead and give them the 3. But don't just be real quick to hand out those 5s, because very few teams are probably at that point. I have not read any of the engineering notebooks, so I'm not really certain where anybody is. So what you're going to do, if you're evaluator number 1, this is your column that you fill in, and you go in and you record your scores as you go through. And it's really pretty simple. One thing I do recommend, sometimes you can get lucky and these links will let you open up as a preview on this page. And it, of course, now that I'm saying it, it's not allowing me to do it. But sometimes you can get lucky and see a preview. The other thing that you can do is have another 2 devices. Like you have your computer that you're reading the engineering notebook on, and maybe using your phone to score on the rubric. Or you can tab back and forth pretty easily too. So one of the things that I also need to talk to you about is this category called the Innovate Award Submission Form. Now, earlier when we started talking about our forms, I told you that there was a place you could check off for that. Please, if a student or a team has put in that they want to be considered for an Innovate Award, please look this over and look and make sure that they have put this information in. Now, this particular team actually did not put that information on that form. It's on this form, but they made sure that it was pretty visible for people to see. So you may find that they didn't follow all the rules on that. So if you see something like that, make a note, especially if you're looking at an elementary team's information. The other thing to look for as you're doing this, oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, as you enter in these scores, it will average them. So, I'm just going to input some random scores here. Notice it comes up with an average. That average is actually transferred back for our tracker page. So do you see where it says the notebook score? Let me go in here and do this one again. I think I have the B team. So let's say that's our score. So if you go back on the elementary ed tracker, there's that score of a 3. I would check that, yes, they had an Innovate. And then I might put a note in there about what, hey, look on this page for their Innovate Award because they didn't fill it out correctly. And again, you may or may not catch all those things. So, and that's okay. But this is what the kids are looking at. The notebook format, the very last one, it is a 0 point or a 5 point. 5 points if the notebook has evidence that documentation was done in sequence with a design process that can take a point of dated entries with names of contributing students, including overall systems of organization. For example, numbered pages and table of contents with entries organized for future reference. So anytime this is either they get all 5 points or they get nothing for that. So that's kind of where those fall. And again, all your information will come back to this page, which will help our team members on the day of the competition do their evaluations. So what you're doing is incredibly important. The other thing you will notice is I will be tabbing all of these that have engineer notebooks. They will have a blue line through them so that they're tabbed directly in to make sure that we get everybody evaluated. I just have not done that particular step yet. It'll actually look like this. It'll be highlighted. So, hey, you can go, the evaluators then can just click on that link. Click on that link. I'm clicking on that link, and it will take them directly to that page. So any of your interview notes, or your notes, not your interview notes, your evaluation notes can be added at that time. So again, could not do this a competition without you. I so appreciate this. If you have any questions or concerns as you're going through this process, please let me know. One thing I would ask is please make certain that the links match the notebook. If by some chance you get a notebook like up here that does not match this team number, If you go all the way back to where it says all teams, you can find it. And if you're able to link it, go ahead and fix the problem for me. But if not, just let me know, fire me an email, and I will take care of addressing that issue. But they're all listed right here as well. So again, thank you so much for doing this for us. We're very appreciative. Have a great day, and you really are making a difference for our kids. Thank you.